The girl tied the man to the bed, stepped on his chest, and repeatedly rubbed her foot against his face. John kept begging for mercy, but the girl continued to torment him, cursing and calling him ungrateful. It was supposed to be a family reunion for Father's Day, but John had missed the celebration with his loved ones due to overtime work and was left alone at home to continue working. His concentration was broken by a series of urgent knocks on the door. When John opened the door, he found two girls drenched from the rain. Soaked to the bone, they begged him to let them inside to warm up. Without overthinking it, John kindly invited them in. They explained that they had intended to go to the next city, but had gotten off at the wrong stop due to mishearing the location. Understanding the situation, John called a ride for them. However, because of the heavy rain, the taxi wouldn't arrive for another 45 minutes. Seeing they had plenty of time, the girls asked if they could use the shower. Not only did John not refuse, but he also thoughtfully made them hot tea. Surprisingly, the girls were quite open. They handed John their clothes to dry, and then, as if they were at home, started playing with his dog. Noticing his DJ turntable, they asked John to perform a set, but he shyly declined. When the girls learned it was Father's Day and that John had to work instead of celebrating with his family, they expressed sympathy. The three of them chatted more freely, and at one point, the two girls suddenly hugged him warmly, one on each side. John deliberately kept his distance and moved to sit on a sofa farther away, but the girls weren't bothered. Instead, the conversation grew more explicit, and they continuously teased him with physical gestures. John grew increasingly uncomfortable. He checked his phone and saw that the taxi was still 20 minutes away. He had no choice but to continue making distracted small talk. In a moment of carelessness, Anna leaned in again, complaining about her boyfriend and remarking that all men are creatures ruled by their lower halves. Faced with such provocative comments, John could only respond with an awkward smile and change the subject by asking about their jobs. They claimed to be flight attendants and intentionally exposed their thighs while gazing at him seductively. John kept restraining himself. When he checked his phone again and saw the car was only 5 minutes away, he finally breathed a sigh of relief. But then Jesse got up and went to the bathroom, leaving only John and Anna in the room. The atmosphere grew tense and ambiguous. John stood up to put away the DJ equipment, but Anna handed him a record and asked him to play it. She then began dancing seductively to the music. John tried to walk away, but Anna showed no intention of stopping. She called it the most wonderful experience and even took his hand, inviting him to dance with her. Just as the mood was intensifying, the taxi driver called. The interruption brought John back to his senses, and he hurried to fetch their dried clothes. But when he approached the bathroom door, there was no response from inside. Worried that something might have happened, John covered his eyes and slowly pushed the bathroom door open.